we've got now about a quarter of the country dealing with below freezing temperatures and about a fifth of the country below zero. That's a big difference between cold and really, really cold and really, really dangerous. Maybe tell us medically what you have to be aware of when it's that cold.
Of course. When you're talking about extreme cold, below zero, and especially with wind, it's exposed skin that you have to worry about. And these temperatures that we're seeing in the Midwest right now, just 10 minutes or less, it can lead to frostbite, which is damage to the tissue. It's when the water inside your cells actually freezes and forms ice crystals. Water expands when it freezes into ice, and those ice crystals actually cause tissue damage and tissue death. So it's really if you're going to have to be out in it, it's protecting all exposed skin. We all want to be with our families. We've been through so much over the past 3 years, and it seems like one thing after another. If it's not COVID, it's the flu, it's RSV, it's the weather. I think it's time to take a step back and take stock of what's the most important things in our lives, right? We have to do sort of a risk stratification. I actually just flew in a few hours ago from Florida to New York. I was lucky to get through it and get here. And I was thinking about it because there were sick people on the plane and people are coughing and they're sneezing. And I said, you know what? I'm young and healthy. And if I happen to get sick when I'm going to visit our family, I said, you know what? I'll deal with that. It's worth it because I really want to visit with relatives. But if you're older and you're sicker and you have health issues, then maybe you take more precautions. But I think we have to take a step back and say, is it worth going to see our friends and family? And for a lot of us, it is.
Now, why are you looking at the camera and looking at me saying that? I'm feeling very uncomfortable. But what you're saying is you just got to use some common sense, right?
Well, that's right. Well, I was looking out at the audience.
I understand.
I wasn't specifically.
Very well played, Doctor. Yeah.